All right, what's up everyone? Today I wanted to share with you my small but sentimental video game collection behind me here. I do collect, but very seldomly. I really like smaller collections. I feel like they're, I don't know, just a little more special, you know? I see a lot of channels on YouTube, they've got these massive collections, they don't even know what they have. For me, about 90% of this stuff has some type of sentimental value to me, or a story behind it. So I'm gonna go through those today. I'll start with the bottom shelf. I'll work my way up. The top is kind of the Holy Grails section. So yeah, we'll begin with the consoles. This is my Sega Genesis from when I was a child. This was acquired before I was born, and I believe my father bought it. It's a little dusty, but I've cleaned it up and it looks good as new. This was probably purchased in 1990, and I would only play Sonic and Mario Lemieux's hockey on this. That's just about all I had. I did have Dracula for this game as well, but it was so hard to do. I don't think I got very far in it. Next up, my N64. This was purchased from my dad, for me. Thank you, Dad. Probably in the year 1996, 97. I got Super Mario 64 with it. And they weren't joking. This thing weighs nothing. Hey, I have stickers on the back. Didn't even notice. It weighs nothing, and I love playing games handheld. I've got a small physical Switch collection, which we'll get to, but I do like to play stuff on the go, and this is really perfect. Next up is a purple Game Boy Color. It's in perfect condition, and this is the Game Boy that I would play the Pokemon Yellow on. Over here, we've got a Super Nintendo Mini. Obviously, it's not connected right now, but I just have it on display. Super Nintendo is my favorite console of all time. However, getting one to work with my TV, it's not exactly optimal. You need a CRT, you need the wires, you need the cartridges. This is a perfect solution because I have all the ROMs downloaded on this, and it's good to go. If I plug it in, I've got like 500 games to play. Sweet. Oh. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to some games. Here are two Genesis games that I have. Here's the Mario Lemieux hockey that I played religiously as a child because I had nothing else to play. It's actually not bad. It's probably playable today. Oh, look. And here's Dracula. The game that I could have played instead of Mario Lemieux, but I knew that I would only get to the 3rd level or something, and I would just give up after that. So here is my very small Genesis collection. On the far right here, we've got my Switch collection. I don't know if you heard my knee just crack. That's funny. Now, I don't really like buying physical Switch games. They're way too expensive. I only buy it if I see a really good deal. So I paid $50 or less for all of these. Super Mario RPG. I've played the original. I have not played the Switch version, but I saw a great deal on it, $40. I'm buying it. Super Mario Maker 2. I played the shit out of this game. It's awesome, especially with the community-made levels. It makes it really fun. Pokemon Violet. I have not played this. I hear mixed opinions about it all the time, but I saw a good deal, so I just picked it up. I don't know why I have this. I don't know why. And I bought this because I really, really want to play this game. It's in the backlog. I have not played it yet, but I really want to play this game, and maybe I'll play it over the winter break. Who knows? I don't collect for Switch because inside it's just depressing. What the fuck is all this empty space? I don't like it. That's my entire physical Switch collection. All right, next up, we've got the N64 games. This was a large portion of my childhood. Oh, everything's falling over. Let's just leave those there for now. And a lot of these games I didn't pay for. When we were in school, we would like trade games, or you go to a friend's house and, you know, can I borrow that one for a while? Can I borrow this game? And then we just never give it back. Or somebody moves and you never get your stuff back. So, yeah. Let's start. Quake 64. I don't know how I got this. I don't. And I don't even remember playing it. Why do I have this? I don't know, but it's been with me for 20 years now. Star Fox 64. This is a banger. It's a classic. You know, the N64 is not known for a giant library, but it had some bangers. This is one of them. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I saw this movie in theaters like 4 times, I swear, with my father. Star Wars Episode 1 was my favorite Star Wars for a long time. And the racing game is awesome. And what's funny is this one still has like the foil sticker from like the video game store when we bought it. I don't know what it says on it, but that's from the video game store. Played this religiously. Turok. Played this one a lot too. It's really hard. Everything looks the same. I just get lost, and I've never beaten it, but I've probably put 100 hours into it as a kid. Not much interest in playing it today. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. This is probably the most important game in my library. This is the reason I started skateboarding. When I beat the game and I started seeing videos of people doing these tricks in real life, that's when I realized, holy shit, it's possible to flip the board like that. I'm gonna start actually skateboarding. This is a huge part of my life. This is not an original copy, or cartridge, sorry. I bought this like probably 6 months ago. I realized that I didn't have it in my collection, and I really needed it in my collection, because it means a lot to me. The label is all fucked up, but I think I might replace it one day and just make it nice again. Yeah, it's got a lot of stains on it. It's okay. Love this game. Alright, okay, let's just somehow make it not avalanche and fall over. But if it does, I'll just put it all back. Okay, it's a small collection. Here's the other half. Perfect Dark. This game is awesome, and I remember having friends over, or I'd go to a friend's house, you bring the cartridge, of course, and the multiplayer split screen was so fun with this. Great game. Oh my god, what? Okay, we got 2 copies. One is definitely not mine. I don't know how I have 2, I really don't. One is probably from a friend's house. I'll keeping both, that's for sure. Super Mario 64. You can't go wrong with the classics. I have all the best N64 games, apparently. This is awesome. This is in perfect condition, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, it's got a little mark on the label, but you know what, it's fine. It's not gonna focus. Jet Force Gemini. Here's the one that I was talking about earlier. This game is awesome, and it has so much extra content in it. there's an arcade room where you can go into the arcade and just start playing like arcade games. It's like games within the game. And it's really fun. You should try this game if you haven't tried it yet. Last but not least, Castlevania. Mixed opinions on this game. I don't know. Some people like it, some people hate it. Funny story is this cartridge is actually like very valuable. It's worth over $100, I think. It's considered to be rare, and I don't know how I got it, but I'll thank my father again because he probably purchased this. He likes Castlevania, and I like Castlevania. Good game, I think. And that's gonna do it for the N64 collection. Moving on, let me just put these back. Moving on, we've got the, oh fuck, why am I putting these back? I gotta take the games out. Got a very small Xbox One collection. I don't play Xbox One, as you can tell. I have NHL 21? 21. Never played it. It's got some stuff on the inside, that's a nice change. And I have Dishonored 2. I definitely have these games because I saw them in like a discount bin, and I have an Xbox One, but no games for it, so I decided to buy these. It's, once again, nice to have a little booklet inside. But the Xbox One was definitely not my console of choice. I have probably 2 hours of gameplay on an Xbox One. Okay, we're gonna go with the Xbox 360. This is my entire high school career right here. I mean, the Xbox 360 was my high school career, not this game specifically. But I'm gonna share what I have right now. Borderlands 2. This game's awesome. My favorite Borderlands game. It's so funny, and the shooting, the guns are just amazing. I love this game. Call of Duty Black Ops, not really a Call of Duty guy anymore, but when it first came around, it was the shit. Let's be honest. Crysis 3. I don't know why I have this, but it's a good game from what I hear. I hope it's in there. Yeah, it's in there. We've got everything. This game is a recent purchase. Basically, when I bought this shelf, it had a little bit of extra space, and I needed to fill the space to get everything to fit tight. So I was just looking for little deals here and there of cool things. This is Dragon Quest Origins Collector's Edition. Comes with a steelbook, multi-disc, and a whole bunch of goodies inside. And I think I paid $20 for this or something, which I don't know if that's a good deal or a bad deal, but I had $20 in my pocket and said, fuck it, why not? I really like that. Dark Souls 2, I am a Dark Souls fan. Those games kick my ass, but in the best way. Can't recommend it enough, it's a good game. Some people will say it's the weakest one of the series. You're entitled to your opinions. Next chunk. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. This is just a pillar in gaming. This is a really good game. It's no Skyrim, but it's very good. Grand Theft Auto 5. You gotta have it. This game is still very popular. How many years later? This is the special edition. It comes with a full-size poster and map. I don't really want to take it apart right now. I don't want to open it up. But it's got a whole bunch of goodies in it. That's why it's thick. Gears of War 2. We love Gears of War. For the Xbox 360, this is one of the mascots of the console, I would say. This is a great game, and I really recommend the entire series entire trilogy or whatever. No, there's probably 5 now. So, all right, the original. I'm going backwards in order, but we have the original Gears of War as well. Skyrim, gotta have Skyrim. And we've got the map that folds out as well with the instruction booklet. I'd like to keep everything nice and complete. I already did Oblivion. Okay. That's it for this chunk. Go back. Go back in. Alright. Time for the next bunch. Grabbing a big chunk this time. Oh. Okay. Halo 1 Anniversary Edition. I didn't have Halo for, I don't know why, it wasn't in my collection, so I bought it like a few months ago. Because I was like, where's my Halo 1 if I have all the other Halos? Here is my Halo, got the Anniversary Edition, just because. It has a very cool holographic cover, which I like very much. Halo 2, baby. Limited Collector's Edition. Steelbook, once again. You know I have to get the premium versions of everything. Disc, booklet, all the goodies. I think there's like an Xbox Live, yeah! Xbox Live 2-month trial, let's go! Who's online? Halo 3? You know we gotta keep it going. This is the Platinum Hits Edition, which honestly does not sit well on the shelf when it's got a different colored spine. We do what we can, right? Yeah. Yeah, did you see this one coming? It's Halo 4. Once again. Oh my gosh, there's no booklet. That fucked me up right there. I was having a good day too. My day's ruined. And I don't know why I have this. I don't know where it came from. Never really been a Marvel fan. This is one of those random ones that you just get off of a friend and you just never give it back. I guess that's called stealing. Don't know why I have Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Mass Effect. Great game. Amazing game. If you haven't played it, play it. Worth it. This feels heavy. It's got all the goodies inside. Mass Effect 2. I have not finished this, but I have it. Once again, this feels heavy as hell. Oh, 2 discs? Look at that. When the games are so big, you needed 2 fucking discs. And the booklet. Yeah. Yeah, it's number 3. We saw this one coming. This feels light. I don't know if the booklet's in it. No, but we have our Xbox Live Pass. We got like 4 months of Xbox Live right now, guys. The code's been scratched already. We're fucked, guys. Alright, that is the next chunk of Xbox 360 games. I'm almost through it all. We are almost there. And we're going to get to the Holy Grails afterwards. Alright, here's the last few. Ninja Gaiden 2. This game is awesome. It's so hard, but it's really, really good. If you know, you know. I love Ninja Gaiden. I just don't play it because it's so fucking difficult, man. Perfect Dark Zero. Now, let me know, but I think that this is the sequel to the N64 one. But they're very different, and I think the story is different. I don't remember playing this. I may have not even played this one before. I think this is one of the ones that I got to just fill the shelf. I just saw a stupid good deal on it, and I said, hey, I know that name, Perfect Dark, let me get it. So that's one of the very few that I just kind of picked up to play one day. Skate 3, you know I skate, you know I have to have Skate 3, or any skate game. It's a classic. If you love skateboarding, you love Skate 3. And then I have a fighting game. It's Tekken versus Street Fighter, I believe. Yes, I've played it a couple of times. It's awesome. I mainly got this just in case I have friends over, or I'm going to go to a friend's house. We want to fight. We'll fight with this game. And that is it for my N64. Oh, fuck. That is it for my Xbox 360 collection. What am I saying? N64. Perfect. So we are 2 out of 3 rows done. Now for the top row. The holy grails, if you will. In the front row, we have our handhelds. This is a Super Mario Game & Watch. I purchased it a long time ago because I thought it would be a collector's item, but apparently it's not yet. I paid like $70 for this fucking thing. And it's really not much. It's the Mario Bros games 1, 2, and 3, and it's a clock. Yay. This is my daily driver. I play this thing all the time. This is an Anbernic RG35XXH, and it's an emulation handheld. And I basically have hundreds and hundreds of games all on this thing. It plays anything from Atari all the way up to like PlayStation and Dreamcast, and everything in between. And I'm really enjoying playing Pokemon Unbound right now on this device. I play it almost every day. It's fucking awesome. Here is a Game Boy Advance SP with a Super Nintendo shell on it. I found a Game Boy Advance one day and it was almost destroyed, but the internals still worked. So I made a little project for myself to order a new shell for a Game Boy Advance, and I took it apart and I put the internals of the Game Boy Advance inside of this casing, which is Super Nintendo themed, as you can see. I did a pretty good job, but it's not perfect. There is a section of the case that is not fully closed here because something just kind of fell apart inside, and because of that, the buttons are a little recessed. This thing's really fucking hard to put together. The triggers were one of the hardest parts, but it still works and it looks really cool. And it says Super Advanced on it, which I think is kind of neat. Little pun. Last handheld that I have is Nintendo DS Lite Zelda Edition. And I really, really like the color of this. It's got some scratches, but I think that gives it some character. And this is what I mainly play my DS games on. It's super sleek, super fun to use, and I actually have a custom stylus which is made out of, I'm not gonna say it's real gold, but it's a gold stylus and it weighs a fuck ton. It's actually heavy. I don't know if like I can test it or something, but like we'll kind of smack this off to make like a ding sound. Something like that. But it gives it a really good like premium feeling to it. So this is my go-to handheld for DS games. Works better than the Anbernic for sure, because I need something with 2 screens. And I've got a lot of hours on this bad boy. Cool. All right, time for the games. This is the only Sega Genesis game I didn't mention earlier. This is the original Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is what came with the Genesis, I believe. I don't know if my dad bought it with it. I wasn't born yet.
But this was like the first game, one of the first games I ever played, and it's a great game. Sonic 1, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's all it is. Oh shit. I got a whole DS library up here, my bad. Okay. DS games. Again, I had to fill the shelf with something. I have Clubhouse games. It's just a bunch of board games. It's chess, checkers, dominoes, all that shit. I don't play it much. Final Fantasy III, a classic on the Nintendo DS. Now here's a secret. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy fan, but I want to be. I keep trying and I just never complete the game. I'm gonna finish this one day. Kirby Mass Effect. This game's pretty good. The thing with these games is like your hand will get tired just throwing that pen around. This is one of those games. But it's a Kirby game, and I like Kirby. We all like Kirby. So overall, I think it's a good game. Phantom Hourglass. I put a lot of time into this one. It's good. It's got graphics similar to the Wind Waker for the GameCube, but the puzzles are fucking hard. Oh my god. I remember, I don't think I beat it. I got stuck. I never went back. I would like to go back and beat it one day. But that day may never come. Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. This game is really good. It introduced a lot of mechanics that I've never used in a Mario game before. I did beat this game, and it's really cool. It's about a lot of timing-based attacks. It's kind of similar to the Mario RPG in a sense, but it's really good. I would give it a shot if you haven't yet. Mega Man X2. Mega Man ZX. What the fuck? I don't know what this is. I bought this because the shelf needed space and I love Mega Man. And it looks like the Mega Man X games, and I like all the Mega Man X games. So this is definitely on the backlog, and it will be played. When that is, I couldn't tell you. Metroid Prime Hunters. This is a Metroid Prime game for the DS. It is supposed to be really good. It has a really shiny cover, which is nice. But this game gives me motion sickness when I play. Unfortunately, I couldn't get more than like 1 or 2 hours into the game before my head started hurting. And when I tried to sell it back to the store, they're like, we'll give you $5 for it. I'm like, fuck off, I just bought it for 20. So I kept it. Hopefully I can play it sometime. Oh. And Pokemon Pearl. I love Pokemon. I definitely overpaid for this, but I played the shit out of it, and it's really good. I may go back and play it again.
Oh, this is gonna sound vague.
Shit. And the last DS games, Star Fox Command. This game's interesting. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed. I thought it was going to be just like the other Star Fox games. You know, flying the plane and shooting down stuff, but it's a lot of other things. It's not exactly what I was expecting. Don't buy this. Spyro the Dragon. I bought this alongside with like the Mario Bowser game, just as my first games with the system. It's not that great, I'll be honest. Don't buy it. Yoshi's Island DS. This game's fucking awesome. This game's fantastic. This is not just a port of the Super Nintendo version of Yoshi's Island. This is a brand new game. All new levels, all new characters, I think, too. I was so surprised at how good this game is. Definitely buy this. moving on. Let's Sonic back. We've got 2 gold cartridges here. We've got The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This game is an absolute classic. It's a banger. It's in the gold cartridge, which I feel like it's way cooler than the gray one. And it's in great condition. This is another gem that I kept from from like public school days. Had this thing for like 25 years. And to complement it, we have the gold Majora's Mask cartridge. I got both gold Zeldas for the N64. Such a cool feeling. I see these things selling for a lot and I'm like, yeah, I got that shit. Holographic cover too. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see the picture changing. Wait. Yeah, you can see the picture changing. Holographics label with gold cartridge. It's so fucking cool. I love having these things. That's why they are in my holy grails. Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. I do not own a Super Nintendo, just the Mini, but this was the very first video game that I ever played in my entire life, so it does mean something to me. And it's an amazing game. If you haven't played it, you're totally missing out. You can run through this shit in a couple of days probably. It's super, super fun, and I have a deep connection to this game. Alright, here are a couple of random pickups that I saw some guy selling it online for just a good price. This is a complete in-box Dragon Ball Z Super Budoten for the Super Famicom. And the reason I bought this is because I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. And I just thought this was a good deal. I think it was selling it for like 14 bucks or something. And I thought that would be great for my collection. So I'll go ahead and I'll open it up. But it comes with a booklet, which is obviously in full Japanese, but we have the amazing artwork. And a full color manual of all the combos and shit. Look how cool that shit is. Boom! We love Dragon Ball Z. And there is the cartridge. If I ever got a Super Famicom, I would plug this shit in, but to be honest, I could just download the ROM. And that is my Dragon Ball Z complete in box Super Famicom game. Super, super cool. The box is in good shape too. I just don't want to fuck it up. And the same dude was selling this as well, so I just said, fuck it, why not? It's Super Street Fighter 2 for the Super Famicom. Just the cartridge, no case. But I thought it was really cool, and I do like Street Fighter. So it's a good compliment to the Dragon Ball Z game. Okay, my final item is my absolute holy grail. This is Chrono Trigger, complete in-box for the Nintendo DS. The best version of Chrono Trigger. And I got this for like 105 bucks or something like that. I know it's a bit pricey, but this is my favorite video game. This is the best video game I've ever played in my life to this day. And if you haven't played Chrono Trigger, what the hell's wrong with you? As you can see, we've got our cartridge, we've got our manual, and this game really utilizes the DS very well because it actually uses the top and bottom screen as a map and for the gameplay. So this is my absolute holy grail. I love this game, and I will always love this game. And I have a tattoo of Frog, who's right there on my arm. That's how much I love this game. Did I mention I love this game? Anyways, that is it for my game collection. I think I have some cool items. Hopefully you think I have some cool items too, but if you don't think so, it's okay. You know, I love seeing people's collections. I just thought, hey, why not share mine? If you have any comments, any questions, let me know. I'll drop the links to these game cases and the shell for the Nintendo SP, whatever the fuck that thing's called, in the comments below. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and see you next time.